Welcome everyone. I'm gonna go get a head thing real quick. Okay guys, I think we've got everything ready now. Let's see. We can go live on here. Okay. I'm gonna get this on, guys, and then I'm gonna get it started. There, I needed that. Okay, now I feel a lot better. Let's see. I just gotta get it going everywhere. Okay, let's see. I think this is definitely about as close as I need to be. Okay, aim the camera more this way, and let's see. I think we're gonna be ready to do this, guys. So give it a second, and then I'm gonna hit go live, and I think we'll be there. Here we are. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to put my codes up there or not, but we'll get to them. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to my live and happy Prime Day. So I'm going to be doing some skincare, a little bit of makeup, pretty much my morning routine. What I wanted to do though is I've got some codes for you guys. I don't know if I can put them on here. And then I wanted to add, let's see this. Because, yep, that should be there. And then let me edit. We could actually probably, no, that has to be way up here with the skincare. Okay, so let's see. We'll do it after these two. No. After that one. Okay, so that should work. Get back in here. Okay, so I'm actually going to be starting my morning off with my latte that I actually make, guys. My protein coffee latte. That's right, and I already have my water here ready to go. Hopefully I brought my coffee over here because now I'm thinking I forgot the coffee part of it. Oh, well, let's see. We've got this. Okay, I put it behind me. I was going to say, I know I went and grabbed it. And guys, let's get a little housekeeping first. I am Jenny Lee. This is a Life with Jenny Lee, guys. And again, this is going to be all Amazon Prime Day deals with a Get Ready With Me. So this is going to be pretty fun. So you guys can see how I kind of get ready in the morning. This is kind of my routine, how I do it. And I do have some special codes for you coming up. But first things first, make sure you Hulk smash that follow button so you can get notifications whenever I go live or drop a new video. Secondly, if you have any questions or just want to say hi, you guys can drop those down in the chat. I will see that and I will respond. Now, first things first, let me get in here and get the code, because the first thing that we're going to be starting with, which is a Prime Day special, I do indeed have a code for. So we can save an extra 20% off with this code. So let me get it, and I'm going to put it in the chat, guys. Let's see. Hold on. Down here to Bubs. And I'm going to put this in the chat, guys, because I don't know that I can put it on the screen. I am going to attempt it, but you're going to want to use a code, the one that I put down there in the chat, at checkout. I haven't been saying hi in here either. At checkout to save an extra 20% off of Bubs. And if you do end up getting anything else from Bubs, I think almost all of them are going to be that extra 20% off. Like I have the hydration drinks and another one. I didn't put them in there because I'm obviously not going to be drinking all of them. But I have really been on a kick with the creamer here. It's actually unflavored, but it still, I don't know, helps my latte be creamier. And I've been starting this because this is MCT oil, guys. So it's going to help keep me regular. It's vegan. And it can actually kind of help me with my calorie intake. So I don't want to say that it actually helps with weight loss, but if it can help you with the calories, it could in turn help with that. But also, it's a really great one to take if you are over 40 like me, because it can help with your cholesterol and everything. Although I just had mine checked and it was amazing. So believe it or not. So I have again the keto paleo friendly. It is unflavored, guys. Let me make sure that I have it tagged down there. I do. And then let me see, what does this say? Are they talking about another deal? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so then let's see what some of the stuff I wanted to use, like eyelash glue, hasn't come yet. Shipped on. It's might get here by Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys. Anyway, let's go. And to get the deal for this one, guys, you do want to be a Prime member. That's how you actually access this deal. So just an FYI on that. And it looks like it's about like 10% off. Now, let's get it added to my coffee, guys. I should even put my cup in there. I think it's on sale as well. So I already have my water, guys, in there. And now we're going to add a little bit of this Halo creamer. And I do actually have a little bit of a flavored creamer in there as well. So I'm just going to take, I think it says start with like a little bit at a time, build your way up. I have been using it for like a week now at almost a full dose. So here's one scooper full right here. I'm going to add that right on in there. And then I'm going to mix it once I get the coffee added, guys. Once I get the coffee added. And again, if you guys have any questions as we're going along, feel free to drop those down there in that chat, guys. So here we go. Now let's go ahead and do the coffee as well. So now we're going to go in with my collagen coffee right here, guys. You get it extra if you're a Prime. If you're not a Prime, you're still going to get a discount for Prime Day today, guys. Again, this is my protein collagen coffee. You guys know I do take collagen and all that good stuff every day. If I take it in my coffee, then I don't have to do the gummies. So we're going to be doing it in the coffee. And this is actually a very, very tasty. If I'm not mistaken, it does still have caffeine and everything in it too. But you do one packet in your cup of water or milk or whatever that you're using. We'll open this up. And again, I just mixed this with the MCT oil. And I'm putting it right here in my cup, guys. And I'm telling you, this makes the perfect little breakfast latte. I mean, we've got like protein, we've got collagen, we've got MCT oil. And I put a little bit of mushroom creamer in here too. It wasn't on sale, so I didn't add it in the stream. This should be a very, very tasty little thing. I actually have even a couple of the little mixers. They call them frothers, but you can easily mix it. But I'm just using a spoon right now. Getting it all mixed in here, guys. And this is also going to help me because of the other stuff I have in there with my focus and energy today. And that's pretty much how I start my morning. Sometimes have bacon and eggs, mostly have a latte. Now, if I do bacon and eggs, I'm not doing the latte. I don't want all those extra calories. And then just sit it here. I'll be drinking it as we go. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And then just remember, for the bubs, you can save an extra 20% off with that coupon code down there. And then next things up, guys, we have my toner. Now we're going to start some of my skincare here. This has been one of my favorite toners here. They're little toning pads. I also cut them in half. Let's go ahead and talk about that. This is how they come. I think you get like 100. Cut them in half and you end up with 200. See, I cut them in half. They do have little tweezers right here. But these ones here is Korean skincare, which I just absolutely love. But these are hydrating, toning, brightening, all without over drying or anything. So I just take one of my pads here, guys, and if I would have had any makeup on from the day before, I can get that off now with the toner and just kind of tone my face. Get this all the way over here, and it's just a really good start to my day and my makeup. Boom. It looks like my face was pretty clean, guys. Pretty clean. Okay, so let's put those to the side now. And let's see what I have up in here next. And then the next one that I'm going to be using. And again, all of the items that I'm showing you guys are Prime Day sales. A lot of them, you do have to be a Prime member to actually get that deal. This is one. I think everything down there is going to be on sale today, guys. Whether or not you have to be a Prime member isn't going to be everything. But this is one of them right here. Now, this is technically a toner, but I personally call this my liquid lotion because I just put it on like a lotion. I don't even use like any swab or anything to put it on. I just put it on my hands, and it helps brighten, hydrate, and tone. And I don't even so much use it for the toning, obviously, because I just used a toner. I really use it because it's like liquid lotion. It brightens and hydrates without drying. So, I mean, obviously, if it hydrates and brightens, but it brightens without hydrating. It brightens without over drying, without drying at all. But it brightens while it hydrates. That's what I'm looking for. So it's really a really great one for in the morning. And like if I didn't want a lot of layers under my makeup, those would be the only two I would do. I would do that first toner and then I would do this toner and boom. This here actually has my skin pretty hydrated as it is. But we're going to be adding some stuff for anti-aging, a lot of it, because I am 50, guys. And so I try to incorporate multitasking skincare. So we're getting my skin prepped and ready for the day. But if I could get some anti-aging in there, I'm all about it. Now, the toner, GU, I also have the anti-aging moisturizing cream here that we are going to use. This one is newer. I've only had this for maybe a couple days, not even a week, I don't think. But I have been loving it, guys. It smells nice. It's so creamy. It's like whipped or something. And it's just really, really nice. And it firms my face. Like, I'm already noticing the anti-aging. I mean, I don't think you should be noticing it this fast, but I feel like I am. And I just kind of put this on all over my face, but especially where I have fine lines and wrinkles. And normally, that would be one that I would use in the evening. But it's hydrating and lightweight. And the scent really helps wake me up. So I've been using it in the morning. Now, it also has NAD, guys, which if you see me talk about can help with cellular turnover. So we've got that anti-aging in it too. So it's just a really, really nice product if you're older, more mature like myself. Which leads me into the next one. And this is also anti-aging that I have been loving because I swear it firms me up instantly. So we have calcium bonding serum here by Dr. Malexin, guys. And these calcium products, I have been loving by them because I swear I have instant results. But anyway, it does help with that barrier, guys, to kind of plump you up, fill in some of those fine lines, therefore giving you a more youthful appearance. It's also a nice, pretty purple serum. Not that that should be why you use it or not use it. And then I just kind of put some on there. And I have the whole line. I also have the cream. But the cream, I don't want a whole bunch of layers on my face. So we're going to save it for another day. I'm not going to use both of those since I have the other creams and stuff in here. And I could have done one side just to show you guys, but I don't want to be doing my skincare and makeup all day. So if you guys can see, I'm already starting to look more awake, more refreshed, which then in turn gives me a more youthful appearance, guys. So I think we're almost done with the skincare. We have the Dr. Meloxin. This one's been viral, guys. This one has been going viral like crazy. And that is the targeted calcium balm for volume right here. And again, obviously it's a balm. And you just need to put it where you need it. Well, for me, it's almost my whole face. But for you, maybe it's not. And get around my lips, down here. Get some around my neck. And also I want to kind of put some on there because we're going to quickly use my facial device. And I need something for it to glide on. So we'll get this blended in, guys. And you can see this one here again, pretty instant. I mean, you can see I put it around my eyes. And it's like the biggest place you can see it is my dark circles. Because it like plumps and firms them up to where they look better. So that's amazing. And I think, oh, did I have that one in there first? I should have moved those around. Is this? I don't think this is going to glide on here. I'm going to move something around in here, guys. I was going to do the facial thing. But I think I'm going to do it after all the skincare. Yeah. Okay, so actually I don't even know. I do. Okay. Wasn't for sure that I had that next one in here. And then we have some PDRN, guys. And if you've ever seen my lives or any of my videos even, you may see how I am a big lover of PDRN, which is salmon DNA, salmon swimmers. If you've not heard about it, check it out. I don't want to get any trouble on my life for saying it, but it was kind of controversial when it came out. It's big in Korean skincare, and it's big for me because it's anti-aging, guys. So not only is it anti-aging because it's actually more targeted towards younger influencers and beauty lovers, but because it can give you a glow, hydrate, but it also plumps and firms and helps with aging. They have this in all kinds of different treatments over in Korea. So I also have it in lots of different forms. This is the one that we're going to be using today. We have the PDRN Volume Fill-It, the Booster Cream. And I really like this one for one. The applicator is really fun. So I can just kind of put it right here where I need it the most. My wrinkles, of course, for me, it's going to end up being everywhere. But we'll go ahead and just kind of spot treatment for now. Once I get it on there, blend it in. And again, this is one that is really helping immediately, but it is one that with consistent use, you're going to get better results, guys. So keep that in mind. And then just kind of blend this out, guys, just like so. And look at how my skin is skinning. And again, everything that I'm showing you guys today is on sale for Prime Day. This is one that you do have to be a Prime member for, so just an FYI. If you're not a Prime member, you're not going to get the discount. And you can see, I am really starting to glow from this routine. And we have one next skincare before we actually do the little beauty device. And this one here is another one that has the NAD in it. Not only does it have the NAD, but it also has peptides. Two things that are pretty common over in the Korean skincare that we don't have a lot in ours. I think we can find a little bit more of the peptides, but the NAD, I'm really not seeing a whole lot of that one in our skincare yet anyway. And this one here is a mucin. Now it's a vegan mucin, so it actually isn't derived from snails. And where was I just learning? I think it was the PDRN. So I think as far as I can tell, the vegan mucins are still supposed to be as good as the snail ones. But I just was watching, I think it was Glamzilla. No, not Glamzilla. The older one, because Marlena, she's my age. She was just talking about how the PDRN that's vegan is not very effective. So you want to make sure that you actually do get it from the salmon, not a vegan one. But for the mucin ones, I would argue those ones are just as effective, because I have actually compared. I have another vegan mucin, and both of my vegan mucins do exactly what the snail mucins do: brighten, hydrate, and anti-age by plumping. So I am in love with all these vegan mucins. I have some snail mucins, but to be honest, I've been using my vegan mucins, and I'm not like one that has to have clean beauty or anything like that. I mean, if it is and it works, I like it. But I really do like these vegan mucins. I have not even seen a vegan PDRN, to be honest. Because how would you even say that you got it, since it comes from salmon DNA? You know what I mean? Like, the mucin, I guess the same kind of thing, but you can still get some good skincare, like for hydration and plumpness and stuff out of plants for sure. But I don't know about how you would get salmon DNA. Okay, I digressed, guys, because that's what I do. That's how it ends up taking me hours to get ready in the morning, is because I've digressed. But if you're just tuning in, just a quick reminder, guys, I am Jenny Lee. This is Life with Jenny Lee, and today we're doing a Get Ready With Me, a Prime Day special, because everything I'm using today is on sale for Prime Day. A lot of it, though, you do got to be a Prime member to actually get that discount. Now, the next thing that we have up is my Face Genie facial beauty device. That one is actually on sale even if you're not a Prime member. But if you are, you get even a bigger discount. 20, because I'm trying to think of it. That's 23, and how much? I think it looks like you get like almost an extra 20 if you are a member. And this thing, one of really fun, great anti-aging device. But again, it's a beauty device, so it actually has a glow and a light for acne as well. It has 3 different lights. Let's actually get it on. My favorite is the red one, because that one is anti-aging. But we also have the blue for soothing. And then you have the green for red for tighten. I was going to say and the green for brightening. And I think the blue is the one that's for the acne. And I actually do use the green one sometimes as well. I think it actually might be the one that we're going to use today, and we're going to brighten my skin. And then you have different intensity levels. And then when you touch it on your skin, it actually vibrates and heats. So you're getting all of that in one, guys. And I just use it like I would a gua sha. And it's set with a timer. Like once you start using it, it's going to beep after 1 minute. And that's how long you are supposed to do each area. So I would keep doing this one in a nice upward motion for 1 whole minute. Am I going to do that this morning? Oh no, definitely not. Or I'll be doing makeup forever, which really is not that long. It only ends up taking you about about maybe 10-15 minutes, just depending on if you do your neck or not, because you can see I'm getting half my face. So there's one area when it just beeped, if you guys didn't hear it. Here's a second area right here. Definitely want to like get under my eyes here, and that kind of help with my dark circles. And then here's another area. So what is it? We're up to 3, which would be 3 minutes if I went the whole time. And then I go here over my brow, so that's a 4th area. And then to this side, 5. So see, we're up to 5 minutes now. And then, of course, here, go around my lips and over like so. And then this side like this one as well. And I'm going to what, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 areas, 7 minutes. And then I do my neck, but I do it downward. So it would be 8. So 10 areas. That's why I said 10 minutes. And then an area right here, guys. And this is actually for me, not only when I have it on the red one. So I don't really, we'll turn on the red one for my neck, because I don't really need to brighten my neck. But this here is not only great, again, for anti-aging, which I need on my neck, but this is also very relaxing, because I'll actually, once I get all my areas for whatever I'm doing, I go down here, down my neck and my shoulder, and it helps relax me. It's like a massage, you know what I mean? So just a little tip right there. And I do use it on the full strength, guys. Now, again, you're not going to see immediate results with this, but consistent use, there's a lot of research on that red light really being beneficial for aging. So definitely, if you're going to do it, be consistent. Okay, so that was that one. Now we can get into some makeup, guys. Welcome, user. Welcome, Karen. How are you guys? And I have a really fun, bright look today. I'm still in, I guess you could say, my pajamas. It's not really pajamas. I've got on my nice, high estate shirt, matching jacket here. But it's my loungewear anyway. But I have a really cute outfit, so when I go live later, expect to see that. And I'm going to be matching my makeup to it, which is why I bring it up. Now, I'm probably not going to be doing my eyeshadow on the live. I just got a notification. Today's Prime Day. Thank you for letting me know. I think it was actually LTK that just told me that today's Prime Day. Thank you. I was almost unaware until they just told me. But just again, if you're just tuning in, hi, I am Janine Lee. This is Life with Janine Lee. We're doing a Get Ready With Me for Prime Day, with everything being on sale for Prime Day today. Again, I don't think I'm going to get into the eyeshadow today, guys, because I couldn't find it on sale. At least not the colors I want. We're going to be doing some really bright ones. But we're going to at least prime my eyes. I'll probably do the eyeliner and mascara, I think. So all of that. So just be the eyeshadow off of camera. Okay, so now let's go ahead and prime the face. We're going in with the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer, guys. And I have the little travel size right here, but you can get this in different sizes. And if you are any kind of fan of Milk Makeup, you know that it is not on sale very often. So if you can get it on sale like now for Prime Day, this is the time to stock up, because this has been a viral cult favorite primer. I have compared it to the e.l.f. Gripper Primer, and if you ask me, I like this one better. This one here is a little bit less grippy. It's more of like a dewy kind of a finish, I guess you could say, and not as sticky, which I definitely personally appreciate. So I got this one picked out for today, and then we're going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation over it, guys. But first, we got to do a little color correcting. And for the color corrector, we have a very affordable one, which even if it wasn't Prime Day, this one's super affordable. Plus, it's really good. It works really good with my skin tone. It works really good to neutralize my dark circles. And I don't think I've even finished one thought yet on the reminder that this is Life with Jenny Lee. And if you're just tuning in, guys, please, if you have any questions or just want to say hi, feel free to do that in the chat. And we're going to be drinking my latte as we go as well. And make sure you Hulk smash that follow button so you can get notifications when I go live. So I have the peach right here, color corrector, but you can actually get this in different color correcting shades. And I just kind of put this here around my eyes, guys, just like so. And then we're going to blend it in, which I don't think I have that added, so we'll do that part later. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I blended in with a spongy that's been sprayed with a setting spray, just so you know. I'll get into that more when I do my foundation, but just so you know. And then this one, what I really like about it is a very lightweight, thinner color corrector. But it's buildable, and also you could sit here and like let it dry a little bit before you blend it in, and that would make it a little bit thicker, just for an FYI. Sometimes I do that, but for today's look in the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, I am not going to be trying to get this one any thicker. But you guys can see that pretty much neutralized my dark circles. You can really only see this one, and that one's not just a dark circle, but actually a permanent bruise. So that one never really completely goes away. Welcome, user. Welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Ramia. Oh, you know what I just realized, guys? I put in the code for Ramelia instead of Bubs. Let me get down here to Bubs, because now I feel bad, because we did that and I didn't even get that one in here. Okay, so I put the code in there for my shampoo, conditioner, and hair serum. So this one's for Bubs. For Bubs, use this code at checkout. The other is for the hair Ramelia. I hope that makes sense. If not, you guys can ask me and I'll try to make it make sense. Okay, now we're going to go in with a foundation, guys. And for today, I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got to get to it. The Luminous Foundation. But what I really like about this is it is not super duper luminous. It's just like a little bit. So it's like perfect for mature skin because it's like not super matte and it's not super glowy. Hold on, let me fix my camera. It's like twisted on me. Boom. Yeah, there we go. So it's one of my favorites. And of course, if you didn't know it was foundation, it says it really big on that side. So then we have, again, Anastasia Beverly Hills. All right, now I'm getting chilly. I have shade, I think it was 120W. So what is that? 120 warm. And it's a beautiful day out, guys. This is a perfect day for Amazon Prime Day. So now I'm going to take some of this, and I just kind of put some right here in the back of my hands. I had the pump one, and I got to say, I'm not a fan of the pump. It's constantly sticking, but to be honest, a lot of my pumps do. So, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I use makeup pumps. But it seems like this one's been sticking even more than usual lately. So I'm going to use this after I do the primer and the color corrector. And I'm actually going to be blending it out with a sponge, but we can go ahead and get just a little bit here on my face. And then now we'll get into how I actually help this last. But again, one thing I like about this, it's a lightweight foundation. It goes on like nothing. I would say it's like medium coverage. It's buildable. And again, it's not cakey. It's not matty. It's really great for mature skin. So it is one of my favorites, especially for everyday foundations. And yes, this is a good time to get it because if you didn't know, Anastasia Beverly Hills also hardly ever goes on sale. So if you're a Prime member, you can grab this one up for a good discount. Okay, so I'm gonna move these two around. I don't know why I put that one there because I have to show you how I'm doing my spongy before I can do this one. Okay, because that is part of the magic here. Okay, not just that I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills, but what I'm going to do is take these spongies here by Immortal, powder puffs, whatever you want to call them. They're not really a puff. They're kind of like in between a sponge and a puff. You see that? Fluffy, very soft, and it really helps give me that airbrushed finish. But what really, really helps my makeup last is I take this spongy, guys, and spray it with the setting spray. So what are we using? The e.l.f. Dewy Grip. And this also, again, goes really good with that primer. And then the spongies themselves have like a little 3-finger spot right here so you can really get your fingers in there. This really works for helping me to point it. I'll pick up a little bit more on the spongy, guys, and then just kind of start patting my makeup in. Patting it in. Just like so. And you can see this is looking very natural, very skin-like, and not so makeup-y. And again, this is going to help this last. 1, patting it into the skin. 2, that setting spray on the sponge. And I don't get it like soaking wet or anything like that. Really just enough so that it helps my makeup last. And it's already being set. So I don't always go in and set it afterwards because I've already set it whenever I've applied it. You see, that's the magic, guys. That is the magic of makeup. Okay, so I think we have it pretty blended in. And then I'm still going to go in with a little bit of a concealer afterwards, but more because this concealer helps brighten the inner corners of my eye. So you're going to see. Now that we have that all blended in, you guys, I'm going to get up close so you guys can see. Make sure no one's chitting-chatting in the chat. No, you guys are not very chatty today. Okay, here I am up close. So you can see this is a really nice finish. It's not too shiny, but it's also not super matte, making my fine lines and wrinkles look worse. So now we'll get this out and this. Now we're going to take that same sponge, guys, that I just used, and we're going to go in with this T-Fit Color Correcting Concealer, like so, and then see how I can actually like point this so I can really get it in the crease of my eye, because I'm not so much going to be color correcting or even concealing with this. I'm going to be brightening, because you can take that really light one right here, and I can even add a little bit of the orange one in there so that I'd still have a little bit of color correcting as well. And then I take it and I just pop it right there in the inner corner of my eye. And you guys see how that just kind of brightened my eye up. And then we're going to do that over here on this side. And you really just need a tiny bit on here. And just kind of pop it in here. And boom. Now my eye is brightened. We don't really still have a whole lot of extra layers because I blended that in with the spongy. And down. So I really don't even need a whole lot of eyeshadow today. That one again, you're going to save if you're a Prime member, guys. And then what we have now is a powderless powder setting powder. Okay? Lavender at that. So this one is probably going to have you guys all questioning my sanity. Why am I using purple? How is it powderless? Well, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of creamy, but it's powdery. And it feels more like satin or silk on your fingers. It just is so smooth. And as far as the lavender goes, it's really the only one that they even sell is lavender. But it doesn't give it a lavender cast. It's still translucent. I have used lavender makeup with it to see if it would bring it out. And maybe a little bit, you could maybe tell. I don't know. I don't think you can. But what I love about this is, again, it's a powderless powder. So there is no caking. There is no setting in my fine lines. It's just like a blurring. Blurring and kind of mattifying, but it doesn't leave me looking matte and heavy, which I can't have. So you just take the little special spongy right here. This has become, seriously, I don't know how this is not viral, because I haven't tested it on younger skin, only on my own, but for mature skin, and I am only going to do one side so you guys can see it. It is just amazing. Because I know for a lot of people, if you are my age or even older, you don't always even, when we can get a setting powder where we're blurred and it's like I've added nothing on my face. You see that look? That is like no extra layers, but now I'm blurred, which this is a side, yeah. This one's got more light on it. But you can see now I'm blurred. My fine lines and wrinkles even look better, but without adding an extra layer of cake. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this side. And I just pat it on. Just pat it right into what I've already done. And get that everywhere. And you guys can see my face does not look purple. But if you do need like color correcting in purple, it might work. I don't know. Because I don't really need that. If anything, I need, like orange color correctors. I do have the Laura Mercier in there for later, in case you did need color correcting. Okay, now I've got two different brow things in here, guys. And I don't know how we ended up with two. I think I was going to do the e.l.f. and then forgot that I added it. And then added the other one. So maybe we'll end up doing two. I don't know. Oh, that is my phone. I'm like, what am I hearing? Let's see. I may not even be able to find the e.l.f. one, to be honest with you. I didn't get it out because I didn't think I had it in there until I noticed it when I went to go live. Here it is. Okay, I do. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is do a little bit of the LA Colors one first. Welcome, user. Welcome, user 8 and user 3. Welcome. Oh, yes, we've got really fun makeup going on today, and I am looking very youthful. Thank you very much. I know this is a great day to be doing Get Ready With Me with all these great deals on Prime Day. So this is the Brow Wow. We have one side that has a brush. We have one, I think that's what I'm on, yeah. We have one side that is like a waxy pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of shape my brows. And normally I do use a brow gel, but this here is kind of like a wax. So I think this will actually help hold my brows as well. Maybe, I don't know, it's not feeling very waxy today. But anyway, just kind of fill them in with this one. The e.l.f. one is so skinny. You can use it to make little brush strokes. And you can see it's just a nice way to get easy brows, guys. Because I could just brush these on, draw these on. It's very natural. You see that? It's not like super wild or anything like that. It's waxy. I don't know how to explain it. I think it can help kind of shape them as well. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I just plucked him yesterday, but I feel like you can't even tell. Okay, now that we have this one, I'm going to go over that with the e.l.f. one, which is also dual-ended. Hold on, let's see what's this. Spam, guys. And then for the LA Colors one, you don't have to be a Prime member, guys. That one, you're going to get a discount regardless, and it makes it under $3. So that's probably why I went ahead and put both of them in there, because for $3, look at that. I don't really even need to go in with the e.l.f. one. I can finish it, and I have nice natural, they're very natural looking brows. But we are going to go in with this one because this one here is also on sale. You also don't have to be a Prime member. It's double the price of the other one, though. Whoop. We're up to $6 for this one today, guys. Now, this one has the little spoolie on one side, and then we have a really, and I think I have both of these in like taupe, however you say it. We have a really skinny and not as waxy. Very skinny little tip right here, so you can get like little brush strokes with this one. See, that's why I thought these two would be really cool. Oh yeah, to use together. Could use the other one to kind of fill it in where I have gaps. And this would also, if I had used an eyebrow gel to shape these, would be even better. I couldn't find any on sale that I had, so I wasn't going to add them if they weren't on sale. My favorite is the NYX brow gel, brow glue, but again, it wasn't on sale. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put some brush strokes up here on this one so that they match. Okay, so there we go. Those brows are looking really good today, guys. And again, both the products that I used, super affordable, on sale without being a Prime member. And then the next one also don't need to be a Prime member, guys. And this one is, again, one that isn't on sale very often, Urban Decay. That's right. So we have I think this is the anti-aging one. So I have the anti-aging because, again, if I can get multitasking anything, I'm all about it. And if you guys didn't know how to use the Urban Decay, you just kind of take some out, apply it to your lid, under your eye if you're going to be putting eyeshadow there. And this is going to help my eyeshadow last all day and pop. We're going to do this side, creep down. Okay, now we have a primer on, and I like that it's skin tone because it also kind of conceals a little bit, so my eyes, again, helps with the dark circles. Okay, now what do we have now? This is new, guys. It's my new eyelash curler that now I don't know where it's at. I literally just used it, just had it out, and now I don't see it, guys. Let's see. Here it is, okay. I was going to say, it literally has to be here. When I added it, it was sitting in front of my face. So here we are. We have a new eyelash curler today. I think it's, yep, I have it added down there. It is a Prime Day special, so you can get this on sale. And I gotta say, it does a really, really good job of curling my lashes. I've been using this for like a week, and I've had nothing but good results. Now we're going to curl them now, and you probably won't really get a good view of them until I get the mascara part on. But you'll have to take my word on it until then, that they are curled very good. And it's very easy. I don't even have to hold it as long as I do some of the others. I don't have to keep repeating it like I do some of the others. Pretty much one and done, or two and done, because we're probably going to do this one twice just to be safe. Boom. This one, I don't think I got it down far enough. But my lashes fit right in there, guys. Again, they curl up so nicely. I don't know if you can quite tell yet until I get mascara on, because they are so blonde. It's heavy duty. It works, again, really great. And I've been loving it. And again, you can get it on discount for Amazon Prime Day. And again, if you're just tuning in, hi, I am Jenny Lee with Life with Jenny Lee. Feel free to ask questions or say hi in the comments. And make sure you Hulk smash and follow so you can get notifications when I go live or drop videos. Now, guys, we're going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I don't know how much eyeliner we're going to do. We'll see. I'm trying to see if I can find any other ones here to my set, because I had them these all out the other day as well, and now I'm only seeing one. I only need one, but I wanted to show you guys some of these. Well, I don't know where the rest of them went to, so we'll just go with the one that I have here. Make sure I didn't put any in here. Oh, here. This might be it, yeah. So this is a 3-pack of graphic eyeliners, guys. Eyeliner markers. And for me, these make doing my eyeliner, at least my wing eyeliner, very easy. So this one is like more of a fatter, but we still have a very precise tip. This one is like an eyebrow. Oh no, this one's really skinny. It's probably going to be the one that we're going to use. And then the other one is like an eyebrow where it's slanted. That one I don't know where it's at. It's been missing for a while. So we're going to take, again, this one, this little skinny one, guys, and we're just going to get us a little wing on here, a little wing. Again, I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow here in just a little bit. But let's say I wasn't going to do eyeshadow. You guys can see how I do my makeup today. You really don't even need eyeshadow. I am going to be wearing it though, because I want it to match my dress for today. Okay, so now we have just a little bit of a wing, guys, going on each side. And you see how you can really get graphic with this because it is so skinny. You can really get fun looks. And then you get 3 eyeliners that, to me, seem to last a while, because I've had them for a while. Looks like these are not on sale, but I went ahead and added them anyway. So there you go. But they're still a really good price, guys, at $7.99 with no discount. That's still $8 for 3 really good graphic eyeliners. You can't beat that anyway. Again, I've been using them for months now, and none of them's run out. And I swap between them, except for that one, because I don't know where it's at. So it's going to last really long. Okay, guys, now for some mascara. And this one here is on sale if you are a Prime member. If you guys know anything about me and my lives, you'll know this is definitely one of my favorites. I probably even have, I have like 2-3 bottles of it all hanging around. I think this is actually my newer one right here. 2 or 3 bottles of this hanging around. This is a true and tried cult favorite of mine. It's the Lash Princess. I always get good lashes with it. It's great for every day. And even if it wasn't Prime Day, this stuff is a good price. Just yeah, it's $4.97 regularly. So $5, you get a really good mascara. And then Prime Day, you're going to get it for $3.99. So I would actually stock up on this. I like the brush. I like the mascara. I like everything about it. The only complaint that I would have is it doesn't seem to last as long as a lot of my other mascaras. Which, you know, I'll take. Now you guys can see how curled my lashes are from that curler. Look at that. They're looking super long because it's so curled. And then this mascara is so amazing. Look, do you guys see that? Look at how my lashes are looking. That is, I may not end up doing any eyeshadow today, guys. My lashes may just end up stealing the show so much. I don't need to do that bright yellow and orange eyeshadow, because that's what I was going to do. Bright yellow and orange to match the bright yellow and orange dress. But now I'm thinking maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I don't need to do that. Okay, so just get one more coat here. I'm going to get another coat over here more to separate the lashes a little bit. And then back over here to put some more on this one. Okay, so there we go, guys. That is the mascara. So actually, my eyes look pretty good. We haven't even done. Let me make sure there's nobody chit-chatting in here. Nope, I don't see any chitty chats. Okay, I want to make sure that the lives are working everywhere. Yep. Okay. I have not checked on it. Okay. Alrighty, we're doing good because we don't have much left to go, guys. Now I'm going to do a little bit of contouring, a blush, and highlighter, guys. Or at least, hopefully, I'll be able to get all of them in here if I can find all the little sticks here. Oh, here it is, right in my face. Okay, so now we're going to be going in with one of my favorites because you get all three of these, again, a super affordable, and we have blush, contour, and highlighter. Okay, I have the Coral collection, so let's see. And you really don't even need a brush for these. These blend out so easily. The only one I ever really use a brush for is the cheek. And what I do is I usually do the highlighter first, just because I don't want to try to blend in after I've done contour and stuff and then ruin it. So let's take the highlighter one, guys, like so. And we can highlight our nose, above my lip, my cheeks here, my forehead, and even right here above this. And we're going to take a little bit and pop that right here in the inner corner of my eyes to kind of, again, highlight. And again, this just blends out with my fingers. You guys see that? Now the blush, because I'll be applying a little bit more, I probably won't use my fingers. And the contour, I don't always use my fingers. It gets messy as well. Now we're going to take a little bit of the Coral shade for blush. And you see we have a nice, easy, natural look today. So now I'm going to take this brush right here and just, this is actually one by Bayfree, by the brand that this is made for. Just kind of blend that in, and you guys can see now I just have a little flush of color. I wanted to add a little bit more. Now I don't know where I just put that at. Oh, here it is. Now that's the contour. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more so I can have a little bit more cheek color, guys. Because this is, again, buildable, but it's also, it's a balm. So it's very natural. Okay, now let's just kind of blend this in. Oh yeah, that looks good. Looks good. Okay, now to contour, guys. And that's the last one I have left of these three. So we have the contour shade. And again, I come up here to kind of help with where I'm having a little bit of hair thinning at. Go down my nose. Oh, I have to move this mirror. Go down my nose. And this is where it's going to be really nice that this blends out really easily with my fingers on my nose, where I often mess up blending. And then right here on the cheeks, guys. Okay. And then again, for this, a lot of this one I will use a brush except for my nose, because this way I can get a little bit more precise application with my finger. Boom. And then we'll just take the same brush that I just used, guys, and blend this out everywhere else. And you can see it just blend. It's so creamy. And they are lighter shades. So if you want a little bit more coverage or whatever, more color pigment, you'll have to apply a little bit more. But for me, because we're going for more of a natural look after all, I think this is going to end up working out perfectly. And actually be really good that I didn't end up doing a whole lot of eyeshadow today. I think my makeup's going to look better like this. Okay. There we go, guys. And we'll be getting to my hair too, believe it or not. We'll be putting my hair serum in there. Let's drink a little bit of my protein coffee. Delicious. And then am I onto my lips? Yep. See, we're almost done with the makeup, guys. Now I have my lips to do. And after my lips, it's my hair. And then I'm pretty much done. Done for the day. Let's see. I'm not seeing my lip liner. But I just had it. It was in this department of my storage. Is it? No. That's eyebrow. It's not even lip at all. Huh. Well, guys, I don't know where the lip liner is. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I don't know, did I drop it somewhere? It's about the only place is this it now? Well, I suppose if that's the only thing I'm missing today, I'm not doing too bad. I just don't know where else it would be. If it fell down here, I don't feel it. Or after all, guys, because I don't know where it's at. But we can still do the lip gloss, guys. Let's see, I don't even know where. I had two lip liners out. I don't know. Here's the other one. Okay, let's see. I didn't actually have this one out, so that's my bad. I had another one out, but it wasn't on sale, so I didn't end up adding it. Okay, well, we'll do the lip gloss, guys. The lip liner is a really good price, though, today. You can save an extra 20% off, and you don't have to be a Prime member. And then we're going to go in now with the Plump Ambition, guys. I have one of the nude shades here. I actually have a red shade as well, and I have a light one, but we're going to do this nude one today. It went really well with the e.l.f. lip liner. And what I like about this is it gives a little sheen of color and it plumps. So you guys can see this is like perfect for a nice natural look like I've got today. I will end up putting some liner on somehow though. I'll have to look for a little bit more. Looks like they're out there farming today, guys. Now I'm going to show you a little secret of really making everything come together and look airbrushed. Once I've got all the makeup on, you can do this with any translucent, finely milled powder. I've got Beauty Bakery right here. And then I also have the Laura Mercier in the mint green, just so you need, in case you need a color correcting or something. You can see how that one looks. But what we're going to do is, again, once all the makeup's done, take this finely milled one. I just take a brush right here. And then we're just going to kind of brush over everywhere, guys. And I already used the Chill Lab. This isn't to set. This is to blur and make everything look airbrushed. Like I would even be doing it over my eyeshadow if I had any on. And that would make that just look airbrushed. And again, if you need color correcting, we have the Laura Mercier. And you guys see how now my face just looks airbrushed? Okay, so I have this one because this one is translucent. It's one of my favorites, guys, Beauty Bakery. I do use it to set my makeup sometimes, but I've been in love with that Chill Lab and actually setting my makeup. But I like to do this one afterwards to get that nice airbrushed look. And then I have the Laura Mercier because, again, this is one that's hardly ever on sale. And it is. And, of course, you can get it in translucent, too. You don't have to get it in mint green. But I wanted to show you what the mint green looks like. If you wanted to color correct or something with it, like this would be a good time to use it. So, again, I just get some on this brush, guys. And then you can just brush it on. You can see it's not going to make my face look green, but it is going to help tone anything out if I needed a green color corrector, which I won't think I do. But I wanted to show you guys how I use it when I do, because it's great for redness. That would be where you would use, and this one I would actually use whenever I am a little red. I'm not today. Where the Chill one, I don't think that it does a whole lot of color correcting, and I would myself never use purple color correctors, but I do get red. I mean, we all do. Different reasons. And this one's going to be really great to tone down any redness, guys. And you can see, and it's mostly translucent. It's a cult favorite, the brand in itself, guys. They're translucent powders. And then they came up with, I think they also have pink in there. Pink, mint, for some color correcting. And now I wanted to show you guys my shampoo and conditioners. Okay, they're over there. I'm like, well, where are they? I know I went and get them. This is what I actually washed and conditioned my hair with. We're going to go in with my hair serum here in a second, guys. But these have an extra 20% off as well. Besides the Prime deal, you can get that with the code. And you can use the code even if you're not a Prime member. So you can still save 20% off. This is the Green Goddess shampoo. It hydrates. It's great for all hair types. You guys probably aren't going to be able to tell how soft and shiny my hair is until later on today. So if you want to see, stay tuned for a later live today. And then we have the conditioner, which is also a great deal without the Prime. And then you can stack the extra 20% off with that coupon code. I put both of those in the comments, guys. There probably is a way here on my streaming thing, but I haven't played around with it a lot to figure that out. So maybe by later on today. Oh, this is actually for both. Okay, now we're going to do the hair serum, guys, because it's that time. I took my bath, I got my hair washed, and it's time to now put the hair serum in. So you guys are going to get to see this live. Here is the little hair serums, and again, they are on sale for Prime members, but even if you're not a Prime, or if you are, you can actually stack that extra 20% off with that discount code. I think it's Remilia20. I guess I could say it. Remilia20 at checkout, guys. You just do everything as you normally would. Add whatever else you're going to add. And then when you actually go to checkout, that is when you're going to add that. And then to actually use these, you're just going to kind of twist that top right there off. Boom. It just twists super easy. Put some in your hand. And then blend it out, guys. Blend it out to the roots. Especially to the roots, but everywhere. Get this blended in, and then I'm going to have nice, soft, shiny hair whenever I get done with this, guys. Get done styling my hair, because whenever I end this live, I'm going to eat and then style my hair. Put a little bit more in here. And what I love about this one is it doesn't weigh my hair down. It really leaves it nice and shiny. It's just a really great everyday hair serum, and I do put it in while my hair is still damp. And I would recommend that for anybody else as well. And then once I've got that all in, I'm going to comb it through, brush it through something. We're going to use a brush today. And then I can put my towel back on if I want. Let it air dry. However you want to do it. I'm probably going to let it air dry, guys, because it is a nice day and it should dry pretty fast. Because it's warm today. Okay, so that's the hair. And then I think I only have my ring in here, which I'm surprised I added a ring to get ready with me, but I didn't want you guys to miss out on a sale. Oh, that's the conditioner. Guys, also, Green Goddess, I think it is. Oh, no, it's Green Cocoa. For dry, damaged hair, it really does soften my hair. I just use it after I shampoo, leave it in for about 5 minutes, rinse it out, and I'm left with soft, manageable hair. And that's not, it's a deep conditioner, so you don't have to use that one every time you wash. Especially if you're washing your hair every single day. I only wash my hair 2 or 3 times a week. So I use that one like once a week. And maybe use regular conditioner the other days. And then the last thing we have is my new ring, which I have on my pinky because my fingers are swollen today. But this is gorgeous. Check that out. It's not so much, helps me get ready, but I wanted you guys to see it because it is a Prime Day special, guys. It doesn't go on sale very often. I'll be wearing this all day today. Let's see if my finger has calmed down. No, not yet. So it'll be on my pinky today because this one's swollen. It's a nice, affordable price, even if it wasn't Prime Day. And one thing that I love about it, which may not be relevant to everybody, is that it did come in this extra small size. I think this is the 4, which is sometimes hard for me to find. Rings in my little tiny finger size. So that is it, guys, for the Get Ready With Me. I will definitely be live later on today with more deals. If there's anything in particular, specifically, that you guys want to see, find me on social media, let me know. Or let me know in one of my lives so I can have it for the next one. And I can definitely show you, especially if it's on sale. I'll show you even if it's not, if I haven't. So I will see you guys later. Woo, 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 woo. Woo. I guess